How did I, a raven, come to guard the royal tower? It all goes back to blessed Bran. Prydain was in his power. Mabinogion, brother of my namesake Bran, black bird, saw a mass of masts on the sea and brought his brother word. Matholwch, king of Erin, came in peace to blessed Bran, to land on Ynys Môn, and ask his sister Branwen's hand. Beneath the sky, no house was fit for Bran to be inside. Branwen gladly gave herself to be Matholwch's bride. This was not shared with Efnisien, half-brother to the king. To see his sister sold enraged him more than anything. He slashed the Irish stallions, mutilated the mares. But Bran could not just kill his kin, placed in his care. So he offered a blood fine, healthy horses of equal worth, and the return of Erin's treasure, the cauldron of rebirth. For those who brought it over here had grown in kin and cattle. Branwen smiled that her hand-fasting had caused no battle. Bran feasted with Matholwch, they shared the cauldron's tale, brought here by exiles when a plot against them failed. We thought them gods, Matholwch said, they raised it from the water, but soon their greed endangered Erin's every son and daughter. We welcomed them into our house, then set the house alight. They escaped and brought it here, said Bran, and gave it without a fight. They parted in peace. Bran was smiling, but his face fell when a starling sat on his shoulder, saying, "All is not well." Now, how does this explain how ravens came to guard the land? It happened when the starling brought bad news to blessed Bran. His sister Branwen, wed to Erin's king, had sent the bird. She was hated and mistreated, and she longed to send him word. Matholwch's men mocked him, said she made him less of a man. So she was sent to slavery to please the lords of the land. Bran sailed with his men to save the lady from her lord, laid himself down as a bridge for his men to cross the ford. Matholwch led Bran and his brother Efnisien into the hall. Killers hid behind the pillars, but Efnisien killed them all. Matholwch gave the crown to his son Gwern to make peace again. Efnisien, in his madness, threw the boy into the flames. In the battle, wounded Irish went to the cauldron of rebirth. Efnisien blamed himself for the bodies piled on the earth. Prydain's men prevailed, but Bran was struck with poisoned spear. "Take my head," he said. "Take the survivors away from here." 7 survived, among them Pryderi and Taliesin the bard. Efnisien and Branwen blamed themselves and died of broken hearts. Bran's men brought back his head. Rhiannon's birds sang in the sky, and though they did not know it, nearly 90 years went by. So long as they had the head, they were held in heavenly hands. Meanwhile, a new set of nobles sat as lord of the land. And in Bran's honour, for Raven is the meaning of his name, to this day ravens rule his tower, guarding his land from shame.